Silver and gold, silver and gold. Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of robertoblake.com, geeking out with you today over some awesome gear. So today we're going to be geeking out over the HP Pavilion X360M. Yeah, that was a mouthful. But this is actually a very cool 2-in-1 convertible laptop for HP, and with back to school in full swing, I thought it'd be cool to check out something for students. The Pavilion X360 is a 2-in-1 convertible laptop from HP, and it's really ideal for students or for people who are doing more traditional work, I would say. I really don't necessarily think that this is something for the graphic designers in the audience or the professional video editors. I definitely think there are more robust solutions for that. But if you're somebody who has a budget of somewhere between $600 and $750 and you don't need like the largest SSD hard drive in the world, then this is a fast portable computer that has some interesting options, especially if you want to browse Netflix. It has an up to 8-hour battery life. I actually got closer to 5 or 6 hours out of it doing casual use. And I will say it's one of the best audio experiences I've actually had in a laptop like this. The M3 has pretty solid build quality, and what I do like about the 2-in-1 feature is that you get this tablet mode. When it goes into the 2-in-1 tablet mode, the actual keyboard on the back here is disabled, so I can push all this stuff and it doesn't matter. I just go ahead and I browse through and I can use the virtual keyboard there and I'm good to go. I have to say that the touchscreen on this is one of the most responsive touchscreen experiences I've had on a laptop. What I usually compare it to in this case is my Dell XPS 13, and I think where a touchscreen experience is concerned, that this is just as good as any of them out there. What I will say about the 2-in-1 experience is it may not be practical for everybody. I do think that if you happen to be on an airplane, as I do a lot of travel for speaking engagements and conferences, that there are convenient uses for that. So I think that's pretty cool. The power button for the laptop is on this side, along with a USB 2.0 button, as well as a volume toggle and the headphone jack. So I think that's really interesting in the design. On the right-hand side, you have an HDMI output as well as two USB 3.0 outputs, which is fantastic. No USB-C just yet, but I don't think that that's mainstream enough. You also get an SD card slot, so this could be decent for you if you want to move over pictures and edit. Photoshop can work on this. Very basic light video editing can work on this as well. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but between the SSD that this has, which is an M.2 SSD, right in there, which is upgradable. It's about the only thing that's upgradable in this laptop. You've got great boot times and great application launch speeds. You have 8 gigs of RAM as well as a Generation 6 i5 processor, usually running at 2.3 gigahertz to 2.8 gigahertz. So this is a solid overall working laptop. If you are a working professional and you want to do Word documents, most of what I did with this laptop actually is the articles that I write for How Design and for Print Magazine. I did a lot of my editorial work on this, and it was a great experience overall. I do like what I got out of it in terms of typing. It was one of the best experiences I've had for that. The touchscreen actually was really helpful in just making certain things faster for me. So I think that this is a very well-rounded basic laptop. I really think that this product is really more for students and people in college or in a basic work capacity, doing a lot of word processing, transferring documents, surfing the web, using the cloud. So that's who I really think that this is geared toward. I don't necessarily think it's for creative professionals, but I think it's great for anybody else. I want to thank our friends over at HP for sending this over. They are a hardware sponsor for the channel, but I've also been buying some other products from them. I actually recently bought an HP wireless printer that I need to do a review for you guys. I think that that's probably one of my favorite pieces of tech right now, just because I wanted to get a wireless workflow for the office, and it actually let me do the dual screens on this desk by not having to worry about the printer being located any closer to the computer, so that was really helpful. In a couple of weeks, I'll actually have a complete review of the HP Pavilion X360, but this is just my initial first impressions and just an introduction to you guys for this. I think that the way that this will enter into the army of awesome is that My sister is interning for me, and I think that she'll primarily be using this to help me keep everything organized here for the channel and just take some of that off of my plate. The build quality on this overall is pretty solid. I would not want to get, whacked in the face with this thing, and that is literally what my build quality test is for laptops. So I would say that this is pretty solid. This is robust. You don't want to get hit with this, but you don't want to drop it either. If you guys would like me to review more laptops and more stuff for students going back to school, let me know in the comment section. What kind of laptop reviews are you looking for from me? And what has your experience been with 2-in-1 convertible laptops? I'd really like to know. I've been skeptical about 2-in-1 laptop experiences in the past, but honestly, I really think that HP put together something pretty solid here, and it's something that if I were a student and a parent bought this for me, I'd be very happy with. Well, minus the fact that I don't think I could do a ton of gaming on it. Anyway, like this video if you like it, don't forget to subscribe, check out the other awesome content on the channel. Remember, tech videos are typically on Tuesdays. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching and geeking out with me over the HP Pavilion X360, a really unique 2-in-1 laptop experience.